Some afternoons around here feel like a tornado wrapped in giggles, and others feel like a quiet cup of coffee with a side of chaos. The day the girls found Nicolette was a little of both. Ari came bursting through the door first, like she always does, with an ornery confidence. Harlem and Phoenix were close behind, exploring the house like tiny FBI agents. They wandered into the back room where I keep some of my old keepsakes. A moment later I heard Harlem call out, "Miss Vicky, who is this?" They had found the wooden dollhouse Chad refurbished for me, and inside it, sitting in her tiny bedroom, was Nicolette. They leaned in close, big eyes, careful hands, quiet wonder. Then Ari asked, bold as ever, "Why you got a black baby doll, Miss Vicky?" No judgment, just curiosity. Just a moment I knew I couldn't miss. So I sat on the rug and said, "Girls, let me tell you a story. When I was about their age, my mom used to take me to a big store in Cleveland called Higbee's. One Christmas she told me I could pick one special doll. I told them about the doll floor, rows of dolls behind glass, and how, out of all of them, I picked Nicolette." Ari asked, "Why?" "Because," I said, "she was the most beautiful doll I had ever seen." But I also told them about the part one didn't understand when I was 9, how the sales lady hesitated, how grown-ups tried to steer me to a doll that looked more like me, and how choosing Nicolette made some people uncomfortable. The girls got quiet. Phoenix whispered, "Did it make you sad?" "Sometimes," I said. "But my mom taught me that God made every shade precious, and I believed her." Then the girls started sharing their own stories. Ari talked about people commenting on her hair. Harlem said people expect girls like them to act a certain way. Phoenix whispered that sometimes people stare at her skin. I wrapped my arms around them and said, "You are beautiful. Every shade God made is beautiful." Then I told them something I don't share often. That one day Ari looked at me and said, "Miss Vicky, I wish I was your color." And I told her, "Baby girl, when I was your age, I wished I was your color." Their eyes widened. 3 beautiful little brown faces trying to understand why anyone would want to be different than how God made them. So I picked up Nicolette, still wearing her bonnet, still blinking those little eyelids, and I placed her in their hands. "She's beautiful," Harlem whispered. "I love her," Phoenix said, and Ari hugged her tight. Before they left, I told them, "The world will try to tell you who you should be, or what should matter. But God's voice is simple. Every shade he made is worthy. Every shade is loved." Ari stood a little taller. Harlem smiled. Phoenix leaned into my side and said, "I'm glad you picked her." And I smiled back. "Me too, baby. Me too."